Today we're looking at another Lego knockoff brick kit, but this one's turned up and it's a bit weird. Normally you send off for these like my Jaws Orca. Oh, my chair's making too much noise. And they come in a box. You know, usually have a few photos of the kit on it. This one's just come in a bag. It says box brick 6+, load of warnings, and absolutely nothing that says what it is. Product name, see bar dimension code. No idea. What it should be is a large eagle from Space 1999. So I saw this and it looks fairly accurate other than some of the colouring on it, but I'm hoping that I can perhaps spray some of it to make it look a bit more accurate. But yeah, looking at I can't see the shape of an instruction book anywhere, which is a bit annoying. So let's have a look. Apologies for the noise. So it comes in a very nice sealable carrier bag. And this one was, I think, 1,170 parts. It looks a lot of white and black parts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags. No instructions. What's this out of it? No instructions. Yeah, I think this is out. What does this mean? The number of bags have no bearing on order of build. Please just follow the instruction to build your set. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. What is that? Oh, I see. That's the length of bar 1 to 1. How many is that? Scan to get PDF instruction or replacement. Enter the C *** on the card. What do they mean? Oh, is it that? Only allowed one ID search. Oh dear, well, by the time you see this, it'll be out of date. Only allowed one, so if I get this wrong, I'm knackered. Okay, I'm going to go and scan this and see what we get back. Bear with me. Okay, so it's fairly simple. You go to their website, you enter a code, and it lets you download a manual. The manual looks awful, so it's definitely not Lego quality. It looks horribly bad to follow. It goes on and on. Okay, so it's actually an interior to the Eagle compartment. I wonder if there's anything in the front end. I doubt it. Let's have a look. No, you see the front end is black, so I reckon that's where I'm going to need to. Ah, you get stickers, do you? Because that's much more like it than that. But what? Why is there two? Builds up to that. So I'm gonna build it. Give it a go building it. See if I can follow these terrible instructions. I'm not going to show much of the build because we've all seen Lego being built before. Well, I hope the sound's alright. I was covering the speaker there, the microphone. Now I'm covering this because my GoPro overheated again. Bless it. This is going to be probably a long, slow build. I can't see this being a particularly quick one. But I'm give it a go. Give it a go. See what it comes out like. I don't have much hope on this one that it will be great, but we never know, do we? Because the Orca turned out to be amazing, and Sharky Shark Boy turned out to be amazing. So, will the Eagle turn out to be amazing? We'll wait and see. Okay, I'll come back and I hopefully should have built a bit. Okay, so I finished Eagle. Build-wise, it went together really well. The instructions, once you got used to, they're not like Lego. They don't show. They basically show you the bits you've got, or the bits you need in that step, and then they show you the finished step. They don't necessarily show you where the bits go, so you have to keep constantly comparing the previous picture to the step you're following to see where they go. But generally, went together pretty well. The fit is sometimes very loose and sometimes very tight, as is the nature with these knockoff Lego sets. But I thoroughly enjoyed building it. It took probably 3 nights of work to get done, and it was a fun build. Lots of, not repetitious, but you got to build like multiple, so you got to build 4 of the legs, 4 of this, 4 of that. There is a interior as such in the pod, but you cannot actually get the pod out without taking the entire thing apart, which obviously is not something I particularly want to do, but I will try and show you the pod afterwards. I'll just have to carefully take it apart. It does mention in the instructions that you get a sticker sheet. You don't. So it mentions putting stickers on the nose cone and that, which I'll show you when we get to that, what I did with mine. You don't get any of that. It mentions printed blocks for the interior with computer controls and screens on. You don't get any of them. So I don't know whether it was a kit. I don't remember ever there being a legitimate kit for this. I don't think so. But let's go through it. Also, it goes really well with the old Imar models I used to make. Little buggy. It's about the right scale. So you sit over there, mate. Okay, so you get a set of stairs that clip under for the doors. The doors do actually come off. I'll show you in a second, but let's have a look. I'm going to switch to my phone camera just because I can get in a bit closer. So excuse any picture quality change or lighting change. Okay, so we're on the phone. So start with the cockpit. The cockpit is the weakest part, I think, because they just can't seem to do the curved back and the curved front. I reckon you could, if you had a big box of Lego, you could probably work out a better way of doing the back and the sides on this. But I don't, so I couldn't, but I bet you could. It says to put, sticker sheets to go on these bits and around here. You don't get them. I did try using just like Avery labels and it just wouldn't stick. So I masked off the window and sprayed it. I originally masked it off so the whole of it was black, but it just looked very strange. So I've just masked off where I think it should go, and I think it looks pretty good. It's got a different colour because obviously it's white on black. I quite like that. Gives a little tonal shift. This does come off. Some of the fit is very soft, so it does come off. It's got the old Technic parts, so you could play about with it if you wanted to. I'll put that on in a minute. You've got let's do the legs. So you've got these thrusters, which I think look pretty good. The legs are really well done. You've got little hydraulic bits, and they're smooth padded underneath. You've got the pod. These are hinged, but it's not hinged enough to to see inside. And like I say, once you put it together, what I might be able to do is, if I could take those parts off, will it come off? It's only held on with 2 little hinges, but there we go. And then the doors do come off, and there is an interior, which I'll try and take it apart and show you. But you can't really get it, which is strange. The engine pods, I think, are really well done. I think that's one of the nicest looking bits. Very unusual construction in a lot of it, because you're doing, I don't know what you call these, knobs, knob up and knob down, and then you've got to join the parts where obviously you've got male and male and female together. but it does work really well. Let's see if I can get this pod off and we'll have a look at that. Okay, so as you see, to get it apart, you've got to really take the entire eagle apart, so I don't think I'll be doing it much because the inside, not that interesting. So you've got the doors, those should be computer panels, so I mean it's quite a soft fit in places. Come on, I'll take that out for a second. Those in the back, that should be printed computer panels, but you don't get them. And then you've got like the locker system on both sides. But because it's only a single flat panel floor and it's made up of multiple sections, it's really sort of wobbly. It really flexes and the bits pop up as you just saw. So I think when I put this back together, it's not something I'll be taking apart to do. If you want, you could, I suppose, buy another kit and just have a detail set, but you don't get any figures or anything, so I'm just going to put it back together and use it as an eagle. Let's do that. There we go, so I put them back together. So all in all, pros and cons. Pros, it looks really good. It's big. You can see my hand behind it. It's a big model. It's fun to build, very cleverly done, and there isn't a genuine one. Cons, the fit is hit and miss at best. If I was doing it again, or if it carries on falling apart, I'll probably glue it together because not going to be something I take apart. So yeah, just be careful building it. It's very easy to make a section up, especially these cage sections, and you put the part down, pick it up, and it just falls apart. But other than that, oh yeah, the lack of stickers and the way they've done the front, which you can fix with a bit of paint. But all in all, I think it was well worth the price. I think it was one of the more expensive AliExpress kits. I think it was about 40 quid, which I think is fine for a Lego kit this size. If this was a genuine Lego kit, it would be in the 150, 170 quid range, I reckon. I hope they do one, but I can't see there being enough appeal to do it. It would have to be like a specialty one. Interesting thing would be to try and duplicate all the parts in actual genuine Lego. That would give you a much better build quality, I think, a better fit. But saying that, I'm so glad I got it. I was very, very dubious about this one. I thought it was going to be rubbish, but it shows you well worth taking a punt. Sometimes it turns up good stuff. But if you want to see more Lego kits like this, let me know. There's quite a few on the back catalogue, and please like and subscribe if you can. It does help the channel, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.